Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the D-Rich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, D-Rich.
Hey everybody, welcome to the D-Rich Show. This is D-Rich and today is January 26, 2021. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Welcome to another video. I appreciate you guys tuning in yesterday's video. It was amazing to get some feedback. Today we're going to go over some other things that is going to catapult us into some more thinking, some more critical thinking. But first off, I want to give a big shout out to all of my subscribers, all of my followers, all of my listeners, those who recently subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. But again, if you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, as well as the notification bell. But anyway, I just also wanted to give a shout out to these following people here on the video in the channel. Kevin, XRPhy, and Cricket139. And the reason why I'm giving these two a shout out is because if you look at my channel art, that comes from Cricket. And you could go ahead and, if you guys are looking for any type of art, any type of swag, like hats, beanies, shirts, hoodies, things like that, go ahead and subscribe to her channel or her Twitter account, which is at Cricket139, at KRICKET139, and you can also go ahead and visit her website at customxdesign.com. That's customxdesigns.com. Okay, and I'll leave all that in the description. And a big shout out to Kevin, XRPhy, who has put on a grand opportunity for XRP community members. We're going to be setting up the weekly XRP highlights. We're looking for individuals to get involved where they need to have a voice in the community, whereas some of the older XRP community members have kind of like build their stage, build their platform, and kind of left us to the side, which is okay. That's not here nor there, because there's always going to be a platform for your voice to be heard. So go ahead and get involved. With that, you go to xrphy.com to get some of that information. And then if you are looking for intro, outro, channel art, audio, things like that, video, go to Fivver for production needs, which is XRPhyprod, which is XRPhy Productions, pretty much. Anyway, guys, I wanted to give those guys a shout out. Go ahead and follow those guys on Twitter. Get in the loop, so that we can all get involved and build our own ecosystem, build our own community. Not saying that we want to separate from the community as a whole, but we also want to be involved, because I can tell you right now, when you look at some of these other influencers, they only give shout outs and praise to certain individuals over and over and over again. And it's not fair, in my estimation or my opinion, that none of you in the XRP community or even the crypto community don't get any feedback from some of these top influencers. There's only been a couple people who've ever reached out to me. None of the ones that are the supposed leaders or ambassadors of the XRP community. Guys, we're all ambassadors. We all have our ideas. We all have our speculation and opinions about what XRP will do and how it's going to bring on adoption and how it's going to come to the world as we know it. So anyway, guys, go ahead and get on those platforms. Submit your ideas, your opinions. We're all open for that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into the video. And the name of this video is The Ides of March is Marching In. And we'll get into that here in a little bit, and you'll understand why we're going to be talking about different things on this channel, because we got to discover everything and, you know, look at everything from a different perspective. All right, Bitcoin's market cap dominance is at 62.9%. Okay, and Bitcoin is now trading at $32,122, down 5% over the last 24 hours. And then we got Ethereum at $1,340.54 at number 2. We'll go ahead and bypass number 3. I know you guys are getting tired of me trying to tell you something about it. We'll hope that it disappears one day so it don't even register in the top 10. Anyway, Polkadot is trading at an even $17, and XRP is down at 26 cents, almost 27 cents. So guys, again, the market looks red. So if you're into accumulating, always buy the blood, always buy the dip. Okay, if you don't need to, then don't worry about it. Just go ahead and hang your position up, hold tight, hold firm. There's nothing we need to do about it. But you know, anytime you go in, you always want to go in when it's red, because then when it goes up, you're gaining 3% from the time that you just bought. Hopefully you could dollar cost average effectively. Anyway, Cardano ADA 34 cents, sitting at number 6, and Chainlink is at $23.18 at number 7, and Litecoin is at number 8, $134.45. Bitcoin Cash and Binance Coin rounding out the top 10 at 9 and 10, $428.29 and $41.24 for Binance Coin. And as always, guys, that number 11 spot is looking juicier and juicier, isn't it? Stellar XLM, 25 cents. Now you could go ahead and accumulate some of this other stuff. Uniswap, I don't know. Again, I kind of know, but we're not going to get into that because that's another topic. Anyway, guys, let's just go get right on into this, because Janet Yellen confirmed as the Treasury Secretary with the bipartisan support. Now, everybody's excited about this. All right. Now, I'll leave this in the description. There's nothing for me to really talk to you guys about on this, but I want you guys to be aware that this person was confirmed as the Treasury Secretary. And if you recall yesterday's video, we talked about, you know, Christine Lagarde and, you know, her origination coming out at IMF, then to the European Central Bank. And it kind of reminds me of the same thing, because Janet Yellen, she was also the American economist and chair of the Board of Governors for the Federal Reserve, okay, which is the central bank of the United States. And she was the first woman to hold this post. Now, doesn't that remind you of what Christine Lagarde went through? From the head of the IMF, then to the European Central Bank, unexpectedly put in that position. Now, why would this lady be put in to the Treasury Department? Well, what she wants to do is try to undo what was put in place, where the Federal Reserve was merged into the Treasury Department. And as you know, I have firm belief that XRP is headed to the Treasury. This is just my opinion and speculation. Okay, don't kill the messenger. All right. You could just look at her background, compare it to Christine Lagarde. Okay. Everything, guys, is falling into place. Again, you get to see who's what. Sometimes you gotta wait, be patient to have people reveal themselves, and see what they're worth and see what they're gonna do. All right. I can imagine that she has something to do with XRP, because you know what, she went to the University of California here in Berkeley, and you know, that's close to where all of the tech oligarchs are. So anyway, just wanted to point that out so you guys are aware of that. Then you got the donor list. I can't tell people who to donate to. Okay, but I could tell you right now, it's pretty obvious when you got Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, then you got Joe Biden down there here in 2020. I know it's only $2,800, but at the end of the day, guess what? What type of backhanded deals are you looking for? You get what I'm saying? So, she's all about the DNC. She's all about that. She's all about John Kerry. Now, guys, I mean, I can't tell you if this person's a good person or a bad person. I'm pretty sure that, with everybody, there's good qualities and bad qualities. That's just the nature of the business. But when you start seeing this stuff pop up, then you got to question everything that these people are doing. What type of, back rubs are you getting? You scratch my back, I scratch your back type of deal. I don't know. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and, always, always, always question everything here on this show. Anyway, moving forward. Speaking of the devil, look who shows up on this thing 11 hours ago, just after I posted a video talking about this stuff with Christine Lagarde. I am delighted that my colleague and good friend Janet Yellen was confirmed as U.S. Treasury Secretary. I could not think of anyone better qualified for this important office in these challenging times. Well, my goodness, guys. If I'm not on to something like David XRP said, then I don't know what I'm doing. But my response to this was pretty simple. Most of you XRP folks just don't get it. You're so excited about this bullshit that you're drooling out the mouth, salivating at the idea that these two broads have your best interests in mind. Wake the fuck up. Corruption reeks of these two and you just can't see it. Blinders off. Guys, take the blinders off. Tell your friends, take the blinders off. See past this stuff. It's a big facade. These people are parading right in front of your face, and you're just going to let it slip on by and get excited about it. Because, again, you guys want XRP to be so successful. I get it. I want it to be successful too. But what? At what expense will I want XRP to be successful if it's under the same oppressive central bank mentalities and systems that have ruled humanity with debt, enslavement, things like that? I'm not saying that's what XRP will do, but you know what? If you have these powerful people continue to be in control, then this is what we're going to be looking for. This is what's happening. But anyway, moving forward, we still got Judy Shelton on deck. Okay? She was nominated as Trump went out of office. And my question to all of you is, why do you think that Trump would nominate this person? Why? Why do you think that they would put this person right there? Okay? But she's going to go to the Federal Reserve. Okay? Now she's into gold. Her thing is gold. Okay? So, keep your eyes on the prize. Again, these people are being put in position. These pieces are moving around. Some people might be appearing as bad guys that actually might be good guys. And there's bad guys that are, there's people that appear to be good guys that are actually bad guys. So, keep your eyes on that. So this is going to come up eventually. All right. It's going to come up rather quickly. And the reason why I'm bringing this part up into the video is based on the fact that if a lot of us have done some homework and go back to the time before we came off the gold standard, there was speculators in the market. Okay. And there was a Smithsonian agreement. And I'll go over the Smithsonian agreement, and I'm going to point out something so you guys can really tap into this, because I'm going to show you why they took XRP off the exchanges or halted the sale or trade of XRP here in the United States. And if we go back to 1971, this is the same exact thing. Nixon took us off the gold standard because he said that there were speculators in the market. Well, wouldn't you say that there's speculators in the market when it comes to XRP in the same way as they transition from one economy to the petrodollar, as the dollar being the global reserve currency? If you guys go back and look at that, you'll find out the parallels and the connections to what we're seeing today. Anyway, what is the Smithsonian Agreement? The Smithsonian Agreement was a temporary agreement negotiated in 1971 among the 10 leading developed nations in the world, namely Belgium, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the Netherlands, Sweden, the United Kingdom, and the United States. The deal made adjustments to the system of fixed exchange rates established under the Bretton Woods Agreement and effectively created a new standard for the dollar as the other industrialized nations pegged their currencies to the US dollar. Now, there's some key takeaways, and I'm about to point it out to you, and I'm going to show you exactly why XRP is the one. Key takeaways. The Smithsonian Agreement was implemented in December 1971 and paved the way for a new dollar standard as the other industrialized countries pegged their currencies to the U.S. dollar. The agreement became necessary when U.S. President Richard Nixon stopped allowing foreign central banks to exchange U.S. dollars for gold. It marked the end of the gold standard, which was enacted in the 1930s. The Smithsonian Agreement only lasted 15 months as speculators drove the dollar lower and countries abandoned the peg in favor of floating exchange rates. Now, guys, what do you see right there? Exchange rates peg. XRP. It's right in front of your face. So anyway, guys, go ahead and do some due diligence and see where we're headed, because right now we're headed for something spectacular because everything is falling into place. As we know, we got the impeachment trials coming up of President Trump, and the world will be watching. Okay? The world will be watching. And I can almost point to this point in time that we are headed right here for this. The Ides of March. The Ides of March is the 74th day in the Roman calendar, corresponding to the 15th of March. It was marked by several religious observances and was notable for the Romans as a deadline for settling debts. Interesting, right? Can you see all of this stuff aligning to this particular time in history? Now, I'm not making any predictions, guys, that this is going to happen on the 15th. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that we are closer to the revelations of what XRP will do, the debt that has gripped our nations, that have placed humanity into crisis, that have placed people into anxiety, debt, worthlessness, things like that, where we have to use these banks and things like that that control us. So anyway, I needed to point this out. I want you guys to really understand that this is very, very important moving forward, because as you heard me yesterday, we are all in, this is all one big melting pot, whether it be religious, whether it be political, whether it be financial, whether it be humanity purposes and things like that. When we are at the precipice of destruction, when will we have the will to change? Well, we're at this point, guys. Okay, we are at this point. So anyway, this will be left in the description for you guys to go over it as well. All right, and again, this was in part because the fact that there was corruption going on, okay, in this time, and this is why you see some of this same type of atmosphere in our political realms today here in the United States and across the world. This is not really about one president or the other president. This is about saving humanity, making sure that, we look out for one another when it comes to information, when it comes out to spreading truth, and remembering like history as part of it, because history will always tell you some things that will probably try to repeat itself if you let it. But if you're not paying attention and you erase history, you'll never know. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to point these things out because there's a lot of people making predictions that, the IMF, the BIS, and all this other stuff. Okay, great. But do you realize that if we do go back to a gold standard, in which we will, and I do believe that we will, in short order, because we got Judy Shelton, who said that we will go to a gold standard in a cryptocurrency type of way. Now, I don't know about you, but when people say these type of things, you want to give it some value, you want to give it some consideration, especially when you are looking at, what might lie ahead for us. But anyway, guys, that's that on the Ides of March. I wanted to also go over this too because if you guys have been listening to me for a while, not too long ago, I said I know for sure that these Bitcoins that Satoshi has locked away will start coming up and start showing itself here on the market. And lo and behold, 21 Bitcoin block rewards from 2010 wake up, which is $236 million worth of Satoshi area Bitcoin spent in 10 months. On Monday, January 25th, 2021 at roughly 2 a.m., the notorious old school miner from 2010 has spent another consecutive 21-decade-old block rewards. With 1,050 Bitcoin, this is possibly the same mining entity our news desk has been tracking for months. The Bitcoin from 2010 move today follows the exact same pattern as all the block reward strings our team has caught waking up during the last 10 months. So guys, this is from Bitcoin.com. And like I said, you better believe those keys with all of the Bitcoins are going to come back at some point in time. I don't know who has them, but I'm pretty sure that someone's in control of them. And I think that if you guys are a Bitcoin person, I would be cautious. I'm not advocating that Bitcoin goes to any downside, but you know what? I just know from feeling from my spirits, it just tells me not to even bother with it because it might have its day of reckoning at some point in some time in the near future. And I know Bitcoin can be considered a security in some instances because there's no one to regulate it. There's nothing to control it, especially when you have money laundering, nefarious activities and things like that. And again, I tell you, a lot of these central bankers and bankers or institutions are coming in, acquiring Bitcoin at heavy levels. But let me just be very clear that they could run Bitcoin up as high as they need to and then pull the rug on it and transfer it to another asset. That could happen. Or, as we talked about yesterday, the executive order 1384858, I believe, brings down the House, okay? And that means that all of their assets will be seized. So, it's there's pros and cons to everything. And then, how do you destroy the central banks? You make them feel comfortable where they could just come on in with all of their, letting their guards down, in other words. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm going to continue to try to raise the bar for you subscribers, for my subscribers, and those listeners out there. I'm trying to do my best to provide different ideas against conventional wisdom, against the ideas that might be floating around that, oh, this is going to happen this way or that way. I'm not a Riddler. I'm not one of those guys that's going to come in and try to predict anything or put dates out there, because I could tell you right now, for 3 years, a lot of these people and a lot of these folks that have, a huge following have been absolutely wrong. And I'm gonna call it out and call it what it is. It's a falsehood and false hope, and promoting, I don't want to say propaganda, but promoting the hopium of trying to keep everybody excited. At what point in time do you address some other issues besides the hopium? Looking for good articles. I could look for good articles all day, but if it's not something that's aligned with what I like to do, is kind of attack things and look at them from a different angle, then it allows me to know, for me, if I'm right or I'm wrong or I'm onto something. So, for those people who encourage me to continue with the content, I appreciate you. I appreciate your feedback and everything else. But anyway, guys, that's my time for today. I hope that, again, you enjoyed the video. Share it on your favorite platforms or your social media platforms. I don't know what you're on, but do me that huge favor. Again, hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell for all videos. And again, I'll try to be producing the videos between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, because that's as late as I can go, because I got to get ready for work shortly thereafter. But anyway, I'm going to end it here. God bless. Take care. Have a good rest of your day. Enjoy. Do something special. Do something fun. Always keep into the books, reading, doing your due diligence, going down those rabbit holes. Okay, anyway, God bless. Take care. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.